Now, 19-year-old Hilary Duff has certainly achieved a lot over the last 5 years.
Let's start with your makeup. It's a simple matter of self-preservation. I mean, when you move around a lot, you don't let yourself get attached. Much less make plans for the school dances. Quoting Tennyson. Impressive.
Please meet me at the homecoming dance. And that's just part of the lineup. There's perfume, there's clothes, there's movies, there's music, an incredible list of success. But actually, right back at the very beginning, it didn't start easy, did it? It wasn't a sort of overnight instant success. You had to work for it.
Yeah, I did. We started coming out to California when I was like 10, and then nothing really happened that people would know that until I was about 13 or 14. So.
And that's the sort of Lizzie McGuire type of stuff, that sort of thing, yeah. And that's suddenly then you find out that you've gone global.
It was quick after that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. You just swift over that. Oh well, I got into California around 10, and then it happened when I was 13. But those 3 years, your mum gave up a lot. She travelled you to California, and you'd already been taking some acting lessons. And as a child, starting out like that, it must have been a bit disruptive. The schoolwork, I guess, the family life, there are all sorts of things, and to work really hard and fulfil not only your dreams, but what your mum had sacrificed to get you there.
Yeah. It was crazy, you know. My sister and my mom really saw how much we wanted to do it, and she didn't know anything about it. She never dreamed it up or thought about it, you know. She was just like, I can tell that my kids want to do this, and so we tried it, and there was a bunch of other people from where we were staying. There was a bunch of other young people with their parents trying the same thing, and it was just crazy some of the things we went through, you know, trying to find an agent or a manager or going on auditions, like sometimes 30 auditions with no callback, you know, but my mom always was like, don't get disappointed because we're going to go home, you know, it's not that you're not good, she was just really supportive, and we got little jobs here and there, but we liked the lifestyle of being challenged, you know, to do something different, and
Did you never think, oh, just give it all up?
I did, actually. I did a pilot, and then I got replaced off the pilot when they started
Got to regret that now.
Well, they replaced me with twins, so, but
Not the Olsen twins.
No, not the
okay.
twins. But I didn't take it like that, you know. I just was like, I got fired, they hated me, you know, and I was like, Mom, I want to go home, but my sister didn't want to go home, so my mom's like, what do I do? So Haley was making like a little movie at the time, so my mom stayed. I went back home with my dad, went to regular school, and then Disney called my manager and was like, we want Haley to audition for this, and they knew who I was because I'd come into auditions so many times. And they were like, no, she went home, she's not doing this anymore. And they were like, please, we'll send the ticket. And I was like, I can go to LA for free, see my friends, and not really care about the audition.
But what's lovely now is that the movie that you're promoting at the moment is with your sister.
Yeah.
Which is terrific. Do you behave yourselves when you're on set?
Sometimes it's hard to get us to focus because we're so close, you know, and I mean, we're hard workers, but it was fun to get to work with her, and we live together. Like, she's my best friend, and since I travel so much, we don't get to spend as much time together. So getting to go to work every day and just have that chemistry and get to have fun was
And the movie's Material Girl.
Yeah.
And it was out on this last weekend, March the 2nd. So it's going well. And what's the storyline of the Material Girls?
It's quite funny. It's just about two sisters that have a lot of money, and they kind of don't take life too seriously because they have no troubles, and they end up, something goes wrong with their company that they inherited, and they kind of lose everything, and so it's kind of riches to rags, and how they deal with it and build themselves up again.
My daughters will adore it. And as well as that, of course, I mean, you've had this great life, as we said at the beginning, where you've got, you know, that wonderful position of being able to have a bite of the movies and a bite of the music. And the music now, the new album, you've co-written quite a lot of stuff yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty much the whole record. So it was really exciting. I never when I got finished with my show, I was like, I want to be a singer, and I didn't know if I could sing or write or any of that stuff. It's just I wanted to do something new and different, and so I made 3 records and toured all around. And this time I was just like, I want to write my music. I want to do this, and it's so great. I can't wait for people to hear it.
Well,
This is your 4th album. It's called Dignity, and
we've got the single there.
yeah, it's called With Love, and it's out on the 19th of March.
How have you managed to keep yourself on the rails? Because having all this so young, I would have thought that the pressure would be immense.
I definitely get stressed out. You know, I don't know about the pressure. Sometimes there's things to deal with that are kind of heavy, but I have such a great team around me, and like we were chatting about before, I feel so lucky. They take such great care of me, and we have fun. You know, we get to have fun when we do it, and they can tell when I start to get run down and I need a break, and they deal with the schedule, and I mean, of course I know about it, but I just show up day of and
enjoy it.
Yeah, and we make it fun. So.
Will you wander over to the other side of the studio and get ready to perform?
I will.
Right, Hilary, thank you.
Very nice.
Lovely to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Away she
Good.
goes. This lovely stuff.